What's up, everybody? Michael Silva here. This is episode 59 of Live Day Trading. Let's get into it. Hey, welcome back to episode 59 of Live Day Trading. This is the series where I take you into the computer and trade live on the Webull desktop software. If it's your first time here,
high five.
Also, special welcome to the many subscribers that have been coming into the channel. Don't know why you're here, but I do appreciate it.
Because, yeah, I do. It's really neat. And I was not expecting this. And, yeah, it's crazy.
In today's episode, I trade ticker symbol ROKU, or ROKU. What you'll see today is two different trading techniques taking place on the same ticker symbol. The very first one is called a fade, and I explain it in the video. And the second was more of a breakout after I captured profits on the fade. Hope you get something from today's trading session. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. Let's go ahead and hop into today's trading session. Yeah. Oh, hello. What's up? How's it going? Good morning. Okay. Before I get started, actually, I'm not in a trade right now, but I've been being told that it's hard to see the letters. And somebody responded saying that you can just right click and it shows up where you can zoom in. I went to like the menus, looked to zoom in, nothing was changing. Went to the settings over here. I didn't see anything as far as zooming. Yeah, so I can't find a way to make these letters bigger, and I'm on a Mac, so if anybody knows how to make the letters bigger for my trading videos, please tell me, because I have zero clue on that. Okay, we're over here at ROKU. This is the opening, basically the opening bell. You're seeing this big move up to the upside. This green line right here represents kind of where it opened up, right down over here, and I entered in just a second ago, 1961 right here. So basically what I'm seeing is this big boom up, could be potentially a dead cat. It's going into the 50-day moving average. Okay, so we're moving into the 50-day moving average. I'm looking to fade into this position. I think it's gonna pull back. Give me a second here and I'll explain more. I'm gonna take some profits off the table. Okay, my apologies there. So I wanted to take quite a bit of profits. I shorted, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think here really quick. It's very hard to talk trading live and trade at the same time. I'm starting to notice that. Okay, I'm gonna get another shot here. I am only short 50 shares now. I was short 250 shares. Let me tell you my thought process on this. But before I do, let me get an order set just to make sure I have a stop loss ready to go on these remaining 50 shares, because I don't want to be taken to the slaughterhouse when I just, made money. Okay, so this is what I was seeing. It started the day off with this big pullback. Okay, these big candles right here, and then all of a sudden you get this green candle that formed from the bottom, and it started extending, blew past the high of this one, and then it was coming to the high of this one. And then if I'm looking overall at the context of the chart, it was running into the 50-day moving average. Now, this type of trade, it's called fading. It's very common within day traders, and it works really well in volatile times. So what happens is the position extends itself out. It overextends it. It's like a rubber band. And when you think of a rubber band, what has to happen typically? It gets pulled back. And that's what you're seeing here take place on this candle. So that's why these you had to be very aggressive on. That's why I stumbled on my words and I started having to take profits. When it did that pullback, it doesn't last for too long. It might last for a very long time, but you don't want to take that chance. So I shorted 250 shares here because it was coming up to the top of this candle and the 50-day moving average. So I figured that there was going to be some resistance, which there was. Look at it, just bounced off the 50-day right there. Thought there was going to be some resistance. There was. It pulled back, but yet the bulls are kind of taking charge. The MACD is going over, and it looks like we're going to be getting stopped out up here at the white line with only 50 shares though. Okay, that's the big piece, is if I waited, I'd be negative, you know, a lot more than I am. So I didn't get stopped out yet. My stop loss is at 120.55. So let's see if I can get another pullback, if it doesn't last here, or if I'm going to get stopped out. It does look to me like I'm about to get stopped out though. Okay, so that stopped me out. Now, this is what's interesting also about these type of trades. Say I faded right here, okay? Now this is, I wasn't thinking on my feet fast enough because I wanted to make sure I captured profits. That was $87 within just a few seconds. Not too shabby of a trade. But this is what's interesting about these type of trades is, say if I faded right here into the position, which I did, but it did not pull back, okay? So I shorted into it and it didn't pull back. It started going the opposite direction. Well, I'm right next to some big resistance. So if it breaks above the resistance, I'm able to flip my position and potentially catch a breakout to the upside. Now, if you're not an advanced trader or have experience doing something like that, but you want experience doing that, you can do it with paper trading, or you can just do it with a really small share size to get used to it. Webull has an option in the desktop software to create a reverse order button where you can reverse the order. I just like flipping the position manually. I don't know, that's just preference. But in this case, if it were to have gone up, I would have reversed this order and then hopefully caught more to the upside, you know. But $87 for that trade, quick little fade, you know, few minutes there, not too shabby at all. Okay, so I bought in at 12.43 right here. Let me see here. Now I'm going to show you the whole long position technique. So it started breaking past the 50-day moving average. I am now going to have my stop loss. I'm reversing that, right? So I'm going to put my stop loss below the 50-day moving average and below these data points down here. Maybe just a little bit more breathing room. Let's say 119.45. Now, I captured the fade, and now I want to go long because I think we still might see a bump up to the 122 range, maybe a little bit less. That would be nice because that would be some good profit. So I am long 250 shares, right where basically this price target is at. What we really need to see is to break above the high of this previous candle, which is at 120.80. So let's go ahead and see how this one plays out. So I had a little bit of a pullback there. Doesn't scare me per se. I mean, I might get stopped out, but because I'm so close to the stop loss, I upped the position on this pullback, bringing my average price to 120.15. So now I'm 500 shares long. It is trending sideways. This is looking pretty decent. I'm gonna go ahead and take off some profits already. Now, keep in mind, these small little moves don't look like much, but it's a volatile stock, so it's like moving like 15, 20, 30 cents. And I had 500 shares, right? So, oh shoot, oh my gosh, hold on. Oh my goodness. What a freaking clumsy butt. That was dumb. Okay, hold on, sorry. So, I had to really quickly get out of that position. Not out of the entire position, but what happened there was I fat fingered and I clicked the incorrect button because I'm trying to do both of these things at the same time, which is very difficult, and I'm glad that it went in my direction. But I accidentally entered in, I kept on buying shares when I meant to be selling off my position, so I went up to 900 shares in Roku, and there goes the break. So, I mean, it would have been nice if I was holding those shares still, because then it would be a huge move right there, right? But I accidentally went up to my position going long, and I got out of that position, caught out of it really quick. No gain or loss really there, maybe a few buck gain. That's the second day in a row that that's happened to me. But I am out of the position. This is what I wanted to show you about the long side of things. I'm going to call it quits for the day because of all this shakiness I'm doing right now. My head must just not be in it. But just a really quick recap. I got that rubber band effect here, captured the fade. Now I was mentioning about reversing the position if it were to go up, and this is why. I reversed the position because it broke through the 50-day moving average and some clear levels of resistance. And then we got this consolidation candle, and then it popped up to the upside. So today's profits was $217. Unfortunately, I had some fat finger mess ups. You know, my brain's a little scattered, but not too shabby for a trading day at all. It's not even 30 minutes total into the day. So hope everyone else is having a great day. I will see you tomorrow on the next live trading day.